Ladies and gentlemen, today, I'd like to take you on a journey through time, elegance, and royal tradition, through one of the most iconic and beloved royal jewels in Europe, the Danish Ruby Parure Tiara. Now, this isn't just a beautiful crown. No, this is a living piece of history, one that has become Queen Mary of Denmark's signature piece. It has marked royal weddings, glittering galas, historic jubilees, and some of the most important state events Denmark has ever hosted. Since 2004, the Ruby Parure Tiara has accompanied Queen Mary almost like a silent witness to her transformation, from a young woman from Tasmania, to Crown Princess, and now Queen Consort of Denmark. Let's rewind the clock to May 2004, just days before her royal wedding. On May 11th, at a grand gala dinner at Christiansborg Palace, Mary stepped into the royal spotlight wearing the full Ruby Parure for the very first time. That means the tiara, earrings, necklace, bracelet, and brooch, all at once. It was a stunning debut, and the perfect way to symbolically say, "I'm ready to take on this royal journey." Then, just 2 nights later, on May 13th, at the Royal Theatre in Copenhagen, the night before her wedding, she wore the full parure once again. The message was clear: this set wasn't just for show, it was hers now, part of her royal identity. From then on, the Ruby Parure became Queen Mary's go-to gala treasure. And nowhere is this more evident than at Denmark's most formal event of the year, the New Year's banquet. Let me take you through a few memorable appearances. January 1, 2008, she wore the tiara at the New Year's banquet for the first time. And from that moment, it became a tradition. January 1, 2009, she wore it again. January 1, 2010, once more. And it didn't stop there. She repeated this elegant tradition in 2013, 2015, 2016, and 2018, always appearing regal, always consistent, always reminding us of the symbolic weight this tiara carries. Now, Queen Mary didn't just reserve the Ruby Parure for New Year's. She wore it to other major royal events, too. For example, in May 2008, at the wedding of Prince Joachim and Marie Cavalier, she wore the tiara with simple stud earrings, a more minimalist take, but still radiant. Then in April 2010, at a gala celebrating Queen Margrethe II's 70th birthday, we saw something special. The parure had undergone a slight renovation. Mary updated it, making it more suited to her style, and wore it with pearl drop earrings, showing how tradition and modernity can walk hand in hand. One of the most striking moments came on June 19, 2010, at the royal wedding of Sweden's Crown Princess Victoria. Mary wore the tiara, pearl drop earrings, the brooch, the bangle, and even the ring. It was a full royal look, elegant and powerful, standing alongside royalty from all across Europe. But the most significant appearance, in my view, came in January 2012, during the Ruby Jubilee of Queen Margrethe II, celebrating her 40 years on the throne. Mary didn't hold back. She wore the entire Ruby Parure, including the rarely seen hair ornaments. It was a respectful nod to Queen Margrethe, and a moment that truly underscored Mary's position not just as a queen in waiting, but as a proud bearer of Denmark's royal heritage. Now, you might ask, why this tiara? Why these rubies? Because the Danish Ruby Parure is more than glitter and gems. These rubies were once worn by Napoleon's court, and through history, they passed down to Queen Ingrid, Queen Margrethe's mother, and then to Mary. It's a connection between queens past and present. And when Queen Mary wears it today, she's not just making a fashion statement, she's carrying forward a royal legacy. So in summary, between 2004 and 2018, this tiara appeared at weddings, jubilees, and at least 7 New Year's banquets. It's a jewel that tells a story, and each time it's worn, that story gets richer. And the story doesn't end here. In part 2, we'll look at the tiara's more recent appearances, how it's evolved, how Queen Mary continues to make it her own, and what this piece might mean for the future of the Danish monarchy. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me on this sparkling journey through time. Stay tuned, because the Danish Ruby Parure Tiara still has many moments left to shine. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe my channel.